Dry leaves, they blanket our gardens, fill our yards, and pile up season after season. Most people see them as waste, but in nature, dry leaves are not trash, they are unfinished soil, and today, we reveal a simple, powerful method, used by microbes themselves, that can turn dry, lifeless leaves into rich, dark compost in just days instead of months. All it takes is pouring the right liquid. Dry leaves are mostly made of carbon. Carbon is energy, but without nitrogen and microbes, that energy remains locked away. Left alone, dry leaves can take 6 months to a year to decompose, but when we activate the invisible workforce beneath our feet, everything changes. The secret here is microbial activation water. The liquid we're pouring, well, it's not fertilizer, it's not chemicals, and it's definitely not compost tea. What it is a microbial activator, a simple natural solution that awakens bacteria and fungi already present in your soil. Once activated, these microbes consume dry leaves aggressively, breaking them down at astonishing speed. This method actually works because decomposition is not about time, it's about biology. And biology really needs 3 things: moisture, nitrogen, and microbial life. Let's create all 3, using ingredients you already have. So, here's what you'll need. You'll need a bucket of clean water, about 10 liters, and some fresh green leaves. Things like grass clippings or green weeds work great. Add in a handful of topsoil or finished compost, and if you have it, a spoon of molasses or sugar. Green leaves provide nitrogen, which is super important. The soil brings in microbes, and the water, well, it carries life into every dry layer. Step 1 is to create the microbial brew. Start by placing the green leaves into your bucket of water. Then, crush them gently with your hands or a stick. This helps release plant sugars and amino acids, which are instant food for microbes. Next, add a handful of soil or compost. This introduces billions of bacteria and fungal spores, most of them invisible, yet honestly, they're unimaginably powerful. If you have it, go ahead and add a spoon of molasses or sugar. This step is optional, but it's actually highly effective. The sugar fuels rapid microbial reproduction, multiplying decomposers within just a few hours. Now let the mixture sit for 12 to 24 hours in the shade. Step 2. Prepare the dry leaves. While the microbes awaken, go ahead and prepare the leaves. Spread the dry leaves loosely and, don't compact them. Air is essential here. Decomposition is fastest when oxygen can flow. If possible, lightly crush or shred the leaves. Smaller pieces decompose faster because, microbes have more surface area to attack. Step 3. Pour and activate. Now comes the transformation. Slowly pour the microbial liquid over the dry leaves. Make sure the leaves are evenly moist, not flooded. You're not drowning them, you're bringing them back to life. Within minutes, the leaves darken. Within hours, microbial respiration begins. Heat will start to build. This warmth is life at work. Inside the pile, bacteria attack sugars and proteins. Fungi extend invisible threads called hyphae through the leaves, breaking down tough lignin. Nitrogen from the green leaves balances the carbon-heavy dry matter. This balance, called the carbon-to-nitrogen ratio, is the key to speed. In optimal conditions, bacterial populations double every 20 minutes. Fungi spread centimeters per day. Heat accelerates enzymatic breakdown. This is why compost forms in days, not months. Alright, so let's take a look at the day-by-day breakdown. On day 1, the leaves begin to soften, and you might notice a sweet earthy smell starting to appear. Moving on to days 2 and 3, you could see white fungal strands showing up. And honestly, the pile will feel noticeably warm to the touch. By days 4 and 5, the leaves will collapse and darken, and, you'll see the volume reduce pretty dramatically. By the end of the week, what was once brittle and lifeless, well, it now resembles rich forest soil. Traditional composting relies on turning piles to introduce air, but, microbes actually prefer stable environments. By activating decomposition biologically, rather than mechanically, we allow nature to work efficiently and continuously. This is just like what happens on forest floors all over the world. No turning, no effort, just biology. Where can you use this method? Garden beds, raised beds, under fruit trees, compost bins, and even large piles of fallen leaves. It's especially powerful in dry climates, where decomposition normally stalls. What you get is not just compost, you get living soil, rich in microbes, rich in nutrients, and capable of holding water, resisting disease, and feeding plants naturally, all from something most people throw away. Nature has already written the instructions, we simply had to listen. Dry leaves are not waste. They are waiting. Waiting for water, waiting for microbes, waiting for life. Pour the right liquid, and watch decay turn into abundance. In days.